All right. 1, 2. Check the mic. Microphone check. Esoteric. 1, 2. Mic check. We're esoteric. 1, 2. Check the mic. Microphone check. Esoteric. 1, 2. Mic check. We're esoteric. 1, 2. Check. All right. Perfect. I love the sound quality right there. It is magnificent. Hello, guys. Welcome to a late edition of Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. Wonderful. I told you we're going to be back on the show. We were doing some work on our studio, and we're doing some we're undertaking some self-development initiative. All right, so we're going to be setting the time pretty soon, our official time for the show. Those are the first person that just joined me. We want to say welcome on VOSD. Share the link for us. We just have one thing on the agenda today or this evening to talk about. And you're going to like it. We're going to be very, very much entertaining and fascinating. And so you want to share with your friends. I want to do my entertainment here and do some sharing first. Let me see what I can share this a couple of times. Do I have music here? I mean, the issue of copyright is crazy, so I don't do a lot of music nowadays. Let's see what I got in my folder. Musically, what I have in my folder. You see. Let's see what I got. Yeah. Let's see what I got for music. I don't have a lot in here. I don't have a lot. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me do this.
Papa,
Guys, welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. Uh, our late edition of the show here. We are still trying to get a good time for our show. Specific time that will be here. Let me see what I can invite some friends and some people to be part of the conversation. Let's see. All right. I gotta play my traditional music here. Bang. We are back on the air, guys. We're gonna set a specific time, but for now, we're just doing some impromptu shows just so that you guys will not forget that we are still up here. How you doing, guys? Welcome to our show. It's just one item we're gonna be discussing tonight, and some of you will watch later. What's my man Paul Yepan? Yeah, he's the spokesperson for Paul. You have to. I'm gonna take Paul in here. He's not advising our lawmaker correctly. He's the advisor, the diaspora advisor for our lawmaker. I listened to the brother today, and I will give my view, objective view, give my take on what our lawmaker interview, how it came out to me. And you can share your view if you want to. I will entertain that. And no issue with that. Let's see. All right, I can do this for now. All right. That's what I can do. It's enough for us to start this show. Let's see. Put that in here. All right, that should be good for now. All right, guys, welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Doc Sayepo, the Esoteric. We are coming to you from the DMV area, these United States of America. Let's see. I'm going to invite a couple of people here. Great. That's all I'm going to do for now. And I'm going to do my entertainment. Let me do some entertainment here for us. I'm a traditional man. And so I'm going to be playing some of my traditional music here. All right. Before I start the show, let me do this. I believe in the elders and the ancestors. Listen to the elders and the ancestors a little bit before we'll get the show going here. Let me see. My recording is kind of low. I don't know why. All right, guys, welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. We are happy to be back here on the show, back on the air to talk to. Sir, let me load up volume from my other device. Let me put my device in a position where I will be able to monitor as well. Mr. Bud, we mean the musical sound or my sound in general? Sound is not clear. Let me see. Let me check again. Sound is not clear. Let me see. Let me check again. My sound is good from my side. I don't know. Maybe from your device. I'm watching. Okay, Mr. Mod will verify that again, but I think the sound should be good. If it is not, let me know. I'll just stick around a little bit and see how it plays out on your side. Yeah, one more time. Give me a shot. Musical sound with me. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. The music was acting a little bit. All right, guys. Again, I'm happy to be here with you. I'm glad to be back on the show to talk about Sound County, to talk about Liberia, to talk about the global community, to at least give you the way I look at things and the way I see it, either political or non-political. So this is the platform. We are working out a lot of modalities. We're going to be having a, a news show where we're going to be inviting interesting guests to be on the show. So we are working on a lot of things. I'm glad to see you back. Okay, thank you, Mr. Modibu. I'm glad to see you here too as well. So we have interesting schedule. We're going to be bringing high value, high level guests on the show. So we are working on everything. See, our studio is brand new. We are still doing finishing touches on the studio. Yes, so that's the plan. With respect to our fixed time, we're trying to get a time, but my new schedule going to be starting in 2 weeks. So once that new schedule starts, we'll have a fixed time and day of the week that we're going to be here. If day or days, depending on the on how we're going to be. But we're going to be starting with one day first, a specific day and a specific time of the week of the day that we're going to be here to talk to you. All right. So that's the game plan going forward. But again, I'm happy to see all of you. Let me see the comments here. I'm watching that, Mr. Mondabu, my man Lawrence, watching from UAE, Dubai. How you doing, man? Damn, man, the Arab War. I got to come over there, man, to see. It's beautiful. I've seen some of the pictures out there. UAE is beautiful. All right, so Lawrence, thanks for joining me. I'm glad. I hope you are doing good out there, staying safe and following the people laws. All right, so for today, tonight, our late edition of the show is exclusive. One thing I have on the agenda is the interview of our new lawmaker of Sinoe County, and yeah, my job is to showcase our leaders of Sinoe, of Liberia, what they are doing good and what they are doing bad, and our suggestions as to how they can improve things for us. Because when the guys are working in our interests, our country will do well. All right. So today, Alex Sonnyboy Noah, he had you know, I don't know why that video is not playing, but anyway, it's not my plan to play music, but I just wanted to show you something. All right, so I just wanted to show you the lawmaker that I will be talking about today of Sinoe County. So this young man right here, he was elected recently during the October 17 election in Liberia. Alex Sonnyboy Noah. He is the representative for Sinoe County Electoral District number 3. Yeah, Liberia. So Alex appeared on OK FM today with that's Clarence Jackson. All right, so he had an interview with Alex Clarence actually. So Alex had an interview with Clarence Jackson today on OK Morning Rush. And so that's the interview we're going to look at, because that's at least, I don't know whether you had other interviews since he took office, but I think this is one major public appearances of our lawmakers since the 55th legislature assumed work in our country. And so, what are the lawmakers saying? What are the guys saying? So, we'll be doing this for all the 5 lawmakers in Sinoe County. We got 5 right now. I mean, yeah, other counties might have more based on their population and the size. So, this is our senator, the guy who replaced Milton Tiaji, the man who kicked Milton Tiaji out as Creighton Duncan. He's the replacement of Milton Tiaji. Samson Wayard is the guy in district number 2, Sinoe County. He was the incumbent and he got re-elected by the people of Sinoe County District number 2. Sinoe County District number 1, this guy, Creighton Duncan, was the representative of Sinoe County District number 1, and he ran as a senator, so that created a vacuum in District number 1. And this gentleman right here, Thomas Romeo Quia, was elected by the people. All right, so my focus tonight is Alex Sonnyboy Noah of District number 3, Sinoe County, and that's where I'm from. He represents my district. All right, so if you are from the district of Dark Side, put the esoteric, of course, you're going to be under the radar, not in a negative way, but in a positive and constructive way. So Alex Sonnyboy Noah assumed office, and we want to say congratulations to the brother. Again, we wrote a post and congratulated the brother already, but we just want to, since we are inaugurating the show after a long sabbatical, we want to say congratulations to Alex Sonnyboy Noah on his election as representative of Sinoe County District number 3, taking over from Matthew Zarzar. All right. So, yeah, Alex Sonnyboy Noah is an interesting guy, at least from my perspective. He was the port manager for Sinoe County for 6 years. 6 years he led the people of Sinoe County, the port of Greenville, and I just thought his performance at the port was horrible. All right, it was terrible because I didn't see any improvement. He went there, the port was dilapidated, and he left with the port in the same condition. And so he did not do anything in terms of renovating the building, infrastructure development, changing the environment, changing the way the building or the port looks. He left the port in bad condition. All right. The question that we should ask is, the port was left in bad condition. Did Sonnyboy Noah condition improve in the port? Yes, radically improved. How? Well, he built multiple houses for himself. He said, if you listen to him, he hired a lot of people to work. But the question is, how many of them could build houses for themselves, like the way the manager was doing? All right. So the people that Sonnyboy said he employed, the people cannot even afford to buy a cup of rice for themselves, not to talk about building houses for themselves. Okay. So Sonnyboy life improved at the Port of Greenville. He did well at the Port of Greenville, but the infrastructure of the port was terrible. He left it in terrible condition. The employees, their condition did not change. The employees' condition remained in melancholic condition, horrible, sad. The guys cannot afford to send their children to school on their income. Sonnyboy can use his income to build multiple mansions and send his children overseas and go to the best schools. But the employees, that wasn't the case for them. The infrastructure was left in terrible shape. The buildings at the port. All right. Now the people, because the guy was strategic, because he was at the port, he wasn't doing something to change the condition of the port. his supporters would say, you know what, Sonnyboy Noah generated a lot of funds when you are at the port, but he was sending the money to the central government, and that's what you are doing. Okay, you, I mean, you are generating an area you serve is generating money for the country, but then the area that you serve, you take all the money, you send it to the central government, and the people, the area that is generating the money, the plight of the people cannot improve. And so that shows that you are not a good leader, because a good leader is the one who changes things, who changes the condition of the people and the environment in which he serves. Okay. But Alexander Bono, a performer of the pool, was horrible. Personally, it was good for him. He built mansions for himself. He did a lot of things. I mean, he took the money that you are gone to the people, and either store the money in his personal account or build personal projects or use the money. As a matter of fact, that's the money he used to run his campaign. He ran a campaign bribing the people, basically. All right, he bribed the people because what? He had money. And so he had these rickety projects were going on. He said, "Oh, I'm roofing houses." I mean, you will listen to the interview. He said, you know, during the campaign, they will look at the houses on along the highway. I mean, if you have highway, um, he said, you know, the first houses on the road that look bad, they will select those houses and put zinc over those houses so that the front part of the town will look good. But even though the back part is horrible, you know, it's a facade. That's how to call it. All right. Long story short, I'm not here to detail the history of Sonnyboy Noah. I'm only here to share his interview today on OKFM. I'm going to play the interview and we'll hear from him, and I will give my perspective to some of the things that he said and what he did not say. All right. What I wanted to hear from my lawmaker. Remember, Sonnyboy Noah represents my district. He's a representative for Sinoe County Electoral District number 3. And so when you represent me, I want the best. I want the best for my people, because I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors of Sinoe County. All right, so let's go to the interview of Sonnyboy Noah. If you're just joining me, we want to say welcome aboard. I'm saying because that's something I should do. I mean, if you took your time to join me here, I should recognize you. All right, so I see a couple of people that are following. I recognize, I think, Christopher Zarzar, Lawrence Davis, Maya Modibu. I'm saying, let's see, Mr. James Panto, Jake Kalewia Tote, our secretary for USAA. Who else? I'm saying, Clayton, Sejayane. Welcome aboard. Let me see what Tote said here with that comment that he posted. It's a long comment. Let's see. It's a little bit too long. Doc said, put the esoteric greetings from the Twin Cities of Minneapolis. I am reaching out to let you know that I'm currently tuning to your live podcast. Thank you for joining me. Your unique presentation style and the depth with which you engage in critical matters concerning Liberia and its citizens have captivated my attention. I am particularly impressed by the way you delve into the issues, offering insights that are both enlightening and thought-provoking. Your ability to connect with your audience. Okay, totally, that's a good statement over there. I appreciate you, and I cannot see the full one. But thanks for sharing your thought. Thanks for the flattery as well. Let's do it this way. This is the return of Voices Sinoe, and let's do our lawmaker. What did Representative Alice Noah say today? And that's what we want to go into. What did my lawmaker say, Representative Alice Sonnyboy Noah? Let's get to that interview and listen to Alex Sonnyboy Noah on OKFM today. All right, let's share this, make it bigger. Let me view it from this angle. All right, it looks good to me. Okay, let's play this as an interview of Alice Sonnyboy Noah with Clarence Jackson today, this morning.
I understand Maryland County is celebrating. By the way, he's mourning the death of his father, and I'm sure Representative Aaron Madison Graham of Grand Gila has been laid to rest. Representative Noah, I'd like to say good morning to you. It's good to have you here. Thanks for accepting my invitation to come.
Good morning, Clarence. Happy New Year. Thank you for all you do for our country. I follow you religiously on our inside, and I think you're one of the journalists that we can depend on in terms of your profuse interventions, not only giving news to our people, but whenever somebody is sick, many times I watch you bringing those people into studio and raising money for them just to save lives.
Yeah.
So you play your dual capacity, that which I think it is important for the sustainable and maintenance of our peace and stability, because the 4SD is one of the pillars that runs the country. Not too many people know the importance of your role you play. So I'm grateful. I'm honored to be part of your invite for today, and I'm good.
Thank you, Representative Noah, for the compliments. Who are you? Who is Alex S. Noah? I mean, who are you? What can you tell us about yourself?
So, Alex Sonnyboy Noah is from Sinoe, here from Dryson Statutory District. The matter of fact, my district is the second oldest district next to Kiribati, historically, in terms of statutory districts. Yes, and Electoral wise District 3 in our county. Young man went to school in a remote area, graduated, went to Greenville to forward my education, graduated from the Harrison School, the Methodist School. Later in 2012, the matter of fact, contested in 2011.
You did?
So I came fifth out of.
Yeah, first of all, I'm not here to do English correction, but remote, you can say remote area, remote area. But that's not what I'm here for. Let go and listen to them.
In 2011, and then I felt there were reasons for which I did not win. I had three different groups of people who were telling me different things. The other people said, you have a brighter future. You will be representative one day, but you need to go and follow your education. So I was irritated with those people at the time. The other people say you have not worked to a place that you can maintain your district in terms of experience. And the other people say you're not qualified. Sometimes some people say condescending form. But if you listen to them, work on those things, I think that's what brought me here today. So those three groups contributed. So 2011, after the elections, I said I'll work on the reasons for which I failed. So I came to Monrovia, got enrolled in the UMU, graduated in 2018, 2 weeks after the graduation. So I told my madam, with your approbation now that I can run, then you got to be strong in working in each town. So that's amounted to 210 that we did. Later, well, 2 weeks when I got appointed as a post director. So I've been in the student community and I've been involved with the community politicking and all of that, when you have passion for something. So so my woman approved. And then I started focusing on my people. From 2021 to 2022, I was able to do over 210 houses, de-roofing and re-roofing.
210 houses.
Yeah, so
I would de-roof and re-roof.
I would go to a town and ask the people who doing the 5 houses.
All right, so basically, Sonnyboy Noah wasn't doing that as a humanitarian, right? He was roofing, de-roofing and re-roofing houses because he wanted political position. And that's the way to, if you go fishing, right? That's what you do. You put the worm or whatever on the hook, and you can go there and you patrol in the water, the river, whatever, and you get a fish that you want. And that's exactly what Sonnyboy did. He said, First thing he went to his wife, and she gave her blessing, used the B word. She gave her approbation to him. And he jumped in the race and started de-roofing and taking the zinc from there and putting Chinese zinc on top of. So he did 200 houses, because again, he wasn't doing it because he loves the people. He was doing it because he wanted the people to vote for him. All right. It's quid pro quo, something in return for something. I know he could not run on his legacy at the port, when he served as port manager. So the money that he looted from the port of Greenville, we said, okay, I'm going to use the money after all the money was for the people, right? That the people money the man were using. So he took the money, kept the money in his bank account, and it's that time when his wife gave the approval, said, okay, Sonnyboy, no, you can go run. And he started to take the zinc, the ozone, or the purple house, whatever they call it, detaches from the roofs of the people houses, and then use that same money to get 200 some more people. You got to understand the censor of whether you correct or not is a different thing, but the censor of it's a 2023 or 2022 census that was done in Liberia. Sinoe County has about 155,000 people. All right. And Sonnyboy Noah said he did 200 and some more houses, taking old zinc and thatches and then putting new ones. He did 200 something. All right. Again, he wasn't doing it because he cares for the people. He was doing it because he wanted a political position. All right. And that's why he did that. All right. Let's listen to Sonnyboy Noah today on OKFM with Clarence Jackson.
Along the way. And then they would say, how will you do? I said, the only thing you need to do is to take your clothes and then be in somebody's house for 3 days. And then we'll do that. So we did 5 in each town. So that's amounted to 210 that we did. Later,
how were you selecting the five? Because they are more than 5 houses.
That's a good question. How were you selecting? Listen.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to correlate with what you earn it or what you can afford.
No, it's not the amount. He said, how were you selecting the people? It's not your budget. He said, how were you selecting the houses that you were de-roofing and re-roofing?
So what I did first, in the town, the first 5 houses around the road that people can see. So
remember, it's campaign, right? It's politics. So the houses that people can see when they're passing, so they can say, oh, those houses look good. Who did it? It's Sonnyboy Noah, right? He wants praises. He wants political position to say, oh, yeah, the house and the houses that are on the road, they look beautiful. It's not about actually helping the people. It's a political show off, okay? He wanted to show up. That's what you are doing.
If we went to a town that there is no bad house, when I say bad, no touch house around the road, then we go beyond. But each town was benefiting 5 houses, right? And then what we did also, we took into consideration the old people, the widows, old people who did not have anybody but they live in the town, just to make sure that we put smile on their faces. I did over 3,000 mattresses. I went to Le Foco.
Distributing in homes.
Yeah, so.
All right, so you are doing mattresses and doing zinc, all right? Again, the guy was taking the money from the port of Greenville while the buildings at the port were left unrenovated. He did not do anything. When you see the port of Greenville, it's a mess. All right, he took all that money because he had political ambition. So he took the money, and when it was campaign time, when his wife gave him the go-ahead, all right, he started using that money to get mattresses, all right, so that the people can vote for him. All right, it was a political. At the time, it was a political marketer. All right, had it not been for a political position, if Sonnyboy Noah never wanted a political position from the people, he would not have used the money. He would not have given anybody a mattress, an old mattress. You see some of those mattresses, you want to cry. But anyway, that's what the politicians in Liberia, that's what they do. They play games on the people. They want to get to the Capitol building to make their own budget. So they play all these different games. You select the first houses on the road so that the people can say, oh, yeah, the town looks beautiful. It's not about the condition of the people. Having a house with roof and the people in a house, they can't afford to get food to eat, I mean, just a waste of time. You know, you get a house, it's not leaking. Okay, it's fine. But the people cannot get job. They have to come to Sonnyboy Noah to buy bag of rice for them, to give them mattress. To the point where the man will go and buy mattress for you. You know that our people are in bad shape. They are in terrible condition. All right. And why? Because Sonnyboy Noah at the port, he did not create high quality jobs that would make these people to buy mattresses for themselves. So he gave some of them janitorial jobs, and those people cannot afford to buy mattress for themselves. He took all the money, they make all the money, and they build mattresses for themselves. Okay, so far at this point of the interview, he was just regurgitating what he had already said over and over. Nothing new that he told us at this point of the interview. All right, he was just telling us what he did when you were running for office. That's what you're doing. I mean, and that should not be our focus at this point. It's not what you did. I want to know what Sonnyboy is doing right now in the Capitol building, and that's why I wanted to hear. But let's listen to the interview.
When I turn it over your horse, I give you my job, but because I did not do 3,000 horses, so while other people benefiting both, then I say, Clarence, your
since I didn't really pay your house,
your time will come. Yeah. So I mean, Clarence is happy. I mean, to just see somebody bringing mattress and all of that. So we did that. Later, given that every sector is affected in our country, while you touching education, to take it from mess to best, then you have a health issue, you have road infrastructure. So there are convolution of problems that, I mean, hinder our people activities. So yes, also, I bought an ambulance that I donated to my people, donated to the FJ Grant Hospital.
Okay, there's something here. Sonnyboy Noah at the time, he said the ambulance was for district number 3. But now he's saying to FJ Grant. That's the largest hospital inside the country. It's in Electoral district number 1. Okay. That was the campaign they ran. They said, oh, the ambulance was for district number 3, even though we are not seeing any ambulance in district number 3. But now Sonnyboy Noah is telling us the truth. The ambulance was for district number 1, JF Grant Hospital. It's not the hospital in Joas. No. All right. So now he's about to, because he knows that he blunder, right? So he about to tell you, oh, with the proviso. All right. Listen to him.
Proviso to the health.
The word is proviso. It's not proviso.
Local health authority that it should be used for the people of District 3.
Okay. District number 3 is far, far away from district number 1. Okay. But Sonnyboy Noah said initially the ambulance was for us, for district number 3. But now on the interview, he's telling the people, oh, he donated it to JF Grant Hospital in district number 1. But when the people when they have medical emergency, they should leave district number 1, Greenville, and come to district. By then that person will be dead, all right? Because it's a long distance and the roads are terrible. So you see the games that Sonnyboy Noah is playing on our people. They lie to us that we have ambulance when our people sick, so the ambulance can go and carry the people to the nearest hospital. But now he's telling us the ambulance was given to JF Grant Hospital in Greenville, the hospital that Creighton Duncan, where Creighton Duncan was the representative. All right, and one of our senators in the Capitol building right now, that's Augustine Chie. He reported one time and said the hospital has no toilet paper. All right, Sonnyboy Noah said that the ambulance, the old Toyota, it was an old vehicle. The Mandingo people, he carried to them, they wet washed it, they brought it, they put pictures on it and put all the campaign stuff on it. So Sonnyboy Noah told us during the campaign that the ambulance was for us, district number 3, but now he has changed his mind. He said, you know, I give it to district number 1 with the proviso that when something happens, the ambulance should leave Greenville district and come to district number 1 or number 3. Oh, that's a long ride with horrible roads. Okay, so that's the guy is exposing himself now. Listen to him. Listen to the brother.
So yes, the health officer in the county, we went to the district and turned it over to the DHO. the district health officer, and then he was coordinating 5 statutory districts. The matter of fact, my district is comprises of 5 statutory districts. So in terms of land size,
then your district is big,
very big.
5 statutory districts.
It takes me a month, right, to reach every part. And by that time, at a certain point, I should be used.
Okay, so it takes me here a month to reach certain part of the count of the district, right? And you know why? Because the roads are bad. And so he took the ambulance he are calling to him that he donated to district number 3 and carried to district number 1, Creighton Dawkins district, where we have the rich man who they claim that he bought buses for students, but he cannot buy ambulance or bus for JF Grant Hospital. Okay, Senator Teji at one point said he donated an ambulance or a bus to JF Grant, and Sonnyboy Noah took our ambulance. And the rest of the districts in Sinoe County, they're abandoned. The guys don't care for us. You know, our people should die, basically.
Same motorbikes because the inaccessibility of some areas.
Okay.
So
we'll come to your plan for development, but did you plan to be a lawmaker at this stage, or it was the elders that drove you into it? I mean,
so the elder reinvigorated my strength anyway, because from the history I just provided, I told you I started in 2011. So coming back to say, okay, all of the reasons for which we told you in 2011 that you should sit, you are rep now, right, to take the seat. And with all that you have done since you took over, I think this is a rare time to expand it all over the county. And now, I have one person who thought representing a particular district should not restrict you to that district. In fact, say everything that we do, directly or indirectly, affects the country. So if I were to pass any law sponsored by me, right, it affects people in Lima, DIASPORA from Sinoe. So holistically, I've been looking at the county as a county, and that's why even people visiting my office in the city district, just as a Sinoe county representative, because I mean, it gives that enabling environment for the person to feel free. First, when you start to restrict yourself to a particular district, I mean, the other person from district 1 will say, no, that district TD office there. So yes, we did all of that, and our people validated to the October 10th pool, and we are here today.
On whose ticket did you win?
The CDC.
Okay.
The CDC. And I mean, there are a whole lot in terms of history, and I pray that it continues. The old lady came and said, my son, after I changed your tires and then gave her mattress, and she said, I've been in the town for over 35 years. I will move in the next 2 weeks. When your guys came, because I was in the States when they went, I mean, the selection is based on the prerequisite.
Yeah, our lawmaker, you see the main finger? The mattress you bought for the old man, they can't even come closer to the main finger ring. All right? Yeah, but they fool our people. That's what they do.
Indicators that say the first 5 horses, if they are not near the road, you go and look for the old people. So the woman said, my son, you know what? If they get any position beyond the presidency, you will reach that level. I said, no.
So because he gave the old man mattress, so the old man said, you know what, sir? If they have any position beyond the presidency, you will get it because you gave me a second-handed mattress. You know, that's what the guys do. They fool our people with these little or nothing, and they take the resources and they enjoy themselves while the people are meandering in poverty. I mean, and these guys can be happy to say these things. Give somebody a mattress, and that person, a child cannot go to school, and that person hardly gets something to eat. But yeah, that's something you go on the radio and say, yeah, I get mattress to the people. Yeah, they gave you a position, a representative position. So, brother, the Omar is the one that's supposed to come on radio and say, no, I the one make Sonnyboy a representative, and he make you all that money. All right? You should not be blowing a trumpet for a mattress, something that does not even reach $5. Okay? And you want to make the old man to look like, okay, that something good you did for, I mean, come on, dude. Comparatively, what you are harvesting, what you are getting from the Capitol building, if I sees the $5 mattress you gave the woman. But the guys have nothing substantive to say. So they say the trivial stuff. These No important thing, mattress. I will not get anybody mattress and go on radio and go say, because it's nothing. It's nothing.
Position there, but I think I can be on my farm at the time, and you now serve in every capacity. And the person logic, the old they were pushing is that, I mean, you go beyond this. That's
she was blessing you.
Blessing me that you go beyond it.
Yeah, mega blessing for mattress.
Many times I said as a young person, and people call it saying thank you. I feel that at least I'm impacting people's life. Historically, I'm the first Sinoe person to serve a port manager in our county since the foundation of this country. Every time port manager will be somebody from out, right? So when I went there, I took it as a challenge. I see it as an uphill battle to make sure that open our people's eyes to the poll. I think many times some senators and some people will be complaining. You have heard a whole lot because when they're doing this thing, they check behind you. You have a brighter future, and they want to disdain you as a young man. That's why many of them, operate. So yes. So again, being the youngest in the history of Sinoe, giving a convolution of our political orientation, Sinoe is one of the counties. If you can live there, then you can live in hell.
Okay, when you can live in Sinoe, the man says you can live in hell. You know what that means? It means that the people are suffering. Now, what's Sonnyboy know I telling you? When you live in Sinoe, you can live in hell. So they're the leaders that are the ones that are supposed to make the living, to make Sinoe County heaven exists, to make Sinoe County paradise. So the man said the people are living in hell, in other words. That's what Sonnyboy is telling you. The people of Sinoe County, they are living in hell. All right. When you live Sinoe, you can live in hell. Okay. What did you do? What intervention did you make to make the condition better? What did you do? What intervention when you were a leader at the port of Greenville, a major entry, a major area that generates fund for the country? What intervention? What did you do to change that hellish condition of our people to something praiseworthy? That's something that we can say, okay, I don't want to live in hell. Sonnyboy know what he's telling you. In the midst of people living in hell, the man building mansions all over the place. Even though he's telling us, when you live Sinoe, you can live in hell. But the man is building mansions for himself. The man building all over the place. He is about to tell you in the interview, he wants to build more houses for himself, even though Sinoe County is hell. Oh, yes, that's the man you put there. For the mattresses you give him, the few mattresses he gave you, he will live in paradise and you will continue to live in hell. That's what Sonnyboy Noah is telling you all the world. Listen to him. I was embarrassed. I felt so bad today for the people of Sinoe County making this guy their representative. The man who, before 2011, he said he ran and they beat him. He came fifth. Because he had nothing. He had nothing at the time to buy zinc for the people, to buy mattresses. And so he was lucky to become poor manager. Hey, he took the money, he packed the people money in his bank account. And now when he ran, his woman gave him the approbation. The man started buying zinc mattresses for the people. And he is telling us that our people are in hell. But then he building mansions for himself. Listen to the man. Now, for me, you're listening to Sonnyboy Noah, our representative. These guys, the rescue mission is about to, the guys are coming to rescue themselves and they leave our people in hell.
I mean, it depends where you go. But if you come from Sinoe and you survive, that mean young men that mean to be elected. And that's the first time, right, for a young man at my age to be elected. So again, I should be serving as a role model for young people, because if I blemish the opportunity.
If anybody mimics, if anybody uses Sonnyboy Noah as a role model, then you're horrible. Because the guy his example is terrible. If you want to mimic Sonnyboy Noah, he served at the Port of Greenville and he left that place in terrible shape. If you want to mimic that example as a young man, if the man is telling you that the people of Sinoe County, when you live there, you can live in hell, and in that hell, he's building all these houses for himself, when you copy that example, then you are destroying yourself, because Sonnyboy Noah destroy himself. Because his whole appetite is for the accumulation of personal wealth, properties for himself. It's not about the people. And that's why when you ran, Clarence Jackson is about to ask him that question. What did you wrong, sir? He said nothing. Because he told us during the campaign, I have no platform for the people. Because I gave you mattress, you have to reciprocate that favor. You have to reciprocate that favor. You gave me the position in the Capitol building. That's why I don't have plan for you. Because I have given you mattress already, and I don't need additional plan for you. You got to pay me now. And that's why the people rewarded the man. They get for mattresses for all Chinese Zing. He is chilling right now. Listen to him.
Implementation is the future of many young people.
Absolutely, that's going to happen. Now, what did you campaign on? Yeah, you distributed the mattresses.
This is a key question, right? Listen, what did you run on? Listen to the answer of Sonnyboy Noah.
You helped renovate some of the buildings there. During the active day of the campaign, what did you say to your people you would do for them if they had you here today?
So I did not tell them anything. What I was telling my people, or what my people...
I did not tell them anything. Those are the words of Sonnyboy Noah. I did not tell them anything. Clarence Jackson asking me, when you were running, what did you tell the people when you get in the Capitol building you would do for them? He said, I did not tell them anything. Listen to Sonnyboy Noah. He did not tell people anything. He has no plan for them, in other words.
People are telling me, they say, you are not representing the other deals. I think when we carry you, we can do more. I was not running campaign. I was just sporting while other people were telling the people, oh, that papers.
No, you were running campaign at the time. Your wife, you said from the conference, from the beginning of this, you went to your wife, she prayed for 40 days and 40 nights. And then after that, she gave you the approval, the approbation. You used that big word. And then after that, at that point, you start de-roofing and re-roofing houses. Okay? Listen to Sonnyboy.
That 14 days in. The other woman said, but get all the irons in. At least we are happy about the papers in. So, preparation before elections, meaning since I'm elected, I started doing things right now. I don't need to wait for 2024, 2025, 2026 to start getting involved. The matter of fact, I'm the incumbent right now. They post me in a position that
the word is incumbent. It's not incumbent.
Be fought by being in opposition. So my work should be speaking around 2026. I should not be explaining to our people. All that I should be explaining to our people is we have started it, and I think if you give us a second chance, we can do more.
Okay, so then let me take you from now.
So he does not want to commit to our people, in other words. So Sonnyboy Noah, what he did was to call retrospective politics. Okay, I did something for you in the past. So now I don't have to commit to you again. I have bought you a mattress. I have changed their own words. I use plastic zinc over your house already, right? So I don't have to tell you anything else, what I did in the past, even though it was a political move he made, that was not something that he did out of benevolence because he loves the people. No, he did it because he wanted a political position. All right. So Sonnyboy Noah said, you know what? I did something for the people already in the past. I put zinc over the houses, so I don't have to guarantee them. I don't have to tell them anything when I go in the Capitol building. The assumption is when I get there, it's the assumption is when I get there, the people will have that assumption when I get there, I will continue to do good things. But it's not a guarantee. All right. So that's how you leave the people hanging. That was the trick, because right now they cannot hold Sonnyboy feet to the fire. They can't hold you accountable for anything because he told the people, I don't have a platform for you. I don't have a plan for you. All right. So that's a political trick he played. I don't have to tell the people anything. I didn't tell them anything.
Now to 2026, Representative Alex Noah. Yeah. What kind of Sinoe district? What three? What kind of Sinoe district 3 do you envisage from now to 2026? What are the projects you think you can do or you can influence the executive to do that by 2026 this time you would have said to your people, I mean, these are the things I've done.
Yeah, so first, I just spoke about the accessibility of our road. I can remember when I was small. We had in every county major districts, we have what we call the public work maintenance group, right? You have the public work councilman in every district. Now,
I mean, I thought this guy, for the fact that he's relatively young, I just want to know I will get better ideas. But they're seeing 1970, they're seeing 1847 ideas that Joseph Boyka and bringing to rescue like brother was Sonnyboy Noah is regurgitating. Oh, we'll have machine and to close the pipe holes. And then when he rains, the pipe hole will come back again. So our people will remain in this vicious circle, right? Because when the people are suffering, then they go there again and get a little thing, and they keep the people in perpetual poverty. And so no new idea or ideas to change, to make these rules or whatever the condition the people in to be good. So they maintain 1847 ideas to bring machine where they get mud, okay? And they'll put dirt on that mud. It will close during summertime and it will be better. The road will be pliable. After they start running again, the people go by in the same condition. That's the same idea, old school, way back ideas. I thought Sonnyboy Noah would bring something better to the table. But okay, probably works. We'll bring a machine and they call it greater the road, and then they will relax. Wait for rainy season, everything Sinoe will be decoupled from the rest of the country again. Okay, listen.
For some reason, maybe due to the insolvency of government-owned operations.
They're using all the B words. The old man again want to say insolvency. Okay, they say the government is insolvent. You know what the government broke? They don't get money. But where Sonnyboy Noah take the money for to buy a big ring on a finger that costs more than $5,000? All right, so they go there and fool our people, but their appearance is not commensurate with what they are saying. They look good. They build all these mansions. They drive fancy cars. But you know what? The government is insolvent. The government does not have money. But sir, how are you building all these things? The government does not have money. How are you getting paid on time? The government does not have money. Oh, when it comes to building roads and getting the people out of poverty, then the government does not have money. That's what they do. They play the tricks on the people. That's what they do.
You don't have these public where can be maintained in our area. My district, my town, there where we have the public where camp at the time. And what that public where camp is there for at the time was to maintain during rainy season or opening our feeder roads, because
we need the roads to be built. We are in 2024, and you guys are talking about maintaining road, let's say modern road or roads. Come on, man. So anybody, you are young. You're supposed to be thinking above these 1847 ideas. But that is the idea the man has to bring it back the same old thing and the paper they were doing in 1847.
People used to bring their produce, the markets to the big town to sell. Now you don't have these things happening because of the inaccessibility of the roads. So even if you are in my town, in the village, you would have preferred red layer, because if you want banana, you can get any red layer, anything you want. But it will.
What is red light? Oh, red light. That what he meant. Okay, we're not doing grammar, man. I'm Sapo man. So I don't pay attention to that grammar too much.
It will shock you to know that you can be in a village and you want certain things that should be, grown in places, and you cannot get them. So first, road infrastructure, we need to get involved. And fortunately, given the role that we play, I'm the Sinoe representative on the Ways, Means, and Finance and Development Planning Committee.
Okay, he's on the Ways, Means, and Financial Planning. Okay, the young man, Sonnyboy Noah, is not on Ways, Means, and Financial Planning for Sinoe County for the plight of the people to be improved. No, he is on the Ways and Means Committee and finance for money for him to get, because he's finding ways to get more money for himself, to build more houses for himself. So when he on his committee that has nothing to do with finance, he will not get topping. Okay, so he managed to get on Ways and Means, because that's the same committee that people that Tom Fallon and they're on the building T5 University and those things, right? So that's why Sonnyboy Noah, He went over there looking for the places that will give him more money. Okay, ways and means. He finding ways and means for himself. So when next campaign comes, you'll be able to get more zinc again for the people's houses. All right, again, and more mattresses, and then they vote for him again. Then you go back on this time around, you'll be speaker. You will get your own budget. All these things, they are tricks. The guy is not honest. He's not sincerely there to serve the people. It is about quid pro quo, something for something. I will give you all mattress and you give me good job. That's it.
Committee. Okay. So I will be looking at the critical areas where if Clarence is the public welfare minister and he talking about maintaining the Sinoe role in collaboration or validating the president's statement that there is no time for rainy season or car heating and all of that, we maintain those roles. I will be advocating, yes, if these information are true and you can say we want 300 million or 300,000, we make sure that during rainy season, because if you want to sign at a certain point, it take you more than 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week to get to our capital city.
Get stuck in the mud.
At the end of the day, sometimes there are commodities that business people will pay 2-3 different transport before getting them. At the end of the day, the inflation rate, because they got to get a profit. No business person want to go into deficit. So our people suffer from that. That's one. The educational sector.
Okay.
I never had the opportunity as a young man to even get you in Greenville to give me one room to go there and go follow my education. Gratefully, in my day as head of the district, we have few high schools because at the time I was there, we used to go to Greenville to finish with high school. Now, what I'm trying to do is to make sure that every high school in my district, we make sure we build teacher quarters.
How many high schools do you have there?
Approximately about 5.
In your district?
Yeah,
oh,
I have 5 statutory districts.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonnyboy Noah is about to build teacher quarters, okay? That's what he wants to do. Teachers' quarters, okay? That's what you want to be. All right. Teachers' quarters. Those are all way 1847 ideas. Teacher quarters. That's what Sonnyboy Noah wants to build, okay? He does not want to improve the condition of the schools. No. He cannot go out there and bring foreign teachers, if you want to use that word foreign, all right, to come and give our children quality education. Sonnyboy is not talking about building state-of-the-art computer lab for our children to be computer literate. All right, the man is talking about building teachers' quarters. Okay, the teachers can afford, because if you are a teacher, it means that you are employed. You should be able to get place to sleep, okay? But Sonnyboy Noah wants to build teacher quarters. Whereas the children, the students, they have no place to sleep. They have nowhere to go and read. But Sonnyboy Noah wants to build teacher quarters in Sinoe County. He wants to build personal houses in Sinoe County. He's coming to tell you that he wants to build more houses, all right? So for the next 6 years, the people of Sinoe County, you will be going backwards. Your life will be retrograde. You'll go backward. You will not go forward. There's not progress. A digression. That's why you're about it. Because this guy is devoid of ideas. I'm talking about ideas that will take you from the mire of poverty. No, Sonnyboy Noah. I told you guys during the campaign, the elders and the ancestors, they told me who is right for you. But you get what you seek or what you went for. You voted for Sonnyboy Noah. And the man is telling you, I have no ideas, I have no plan for you, I have no platform for you. And he coming telling you this thing. That's what you want to get for the next 6 years.
Yeah. So at least we'll be a teacher quarter, come to Morovia or go beyond Morovia and try those competent teachers. First, because
the thing is, they do not want to open the country. So they will say, you know what, we will build a teacher quarter so we can go to Morovia and bring them. When you build the roads, state-of-the-art roads, and not taking machine to be patching holes, Sonnyboy Noah, the teacher, once you open the country up and the people can navigate, it can go from one point to another point easily, you only need teacher quarter. All the administration of Sinoe County has to do, the local leadership, is to make the place attractive. Once the roads are built, the place open up. You make, if you say, for example, you're paying teachers good in Sinoe County. When teachers are getting more pay in Sinoe County than Maserati, than Monrovia, the people will run to Sinoe County. But you got the first thing, you don't want to build the roads. You don't want to electrify the place. Nothing for the people. And so you say, oh, I'll bet teacher quarter, and we'll go for teachers in Monrovia to bring them. Once you open the economy, once you open the country up, you do the bare minimum. Get the roads going. Get electricity going. I mean, let the people get safe drinking water. Those things. Liberian people, our people are hardworking people. All right? They will make ends meet. The teachers will come in. Some of us in the USA will move from one state to another state because other states, they pay good. They get jobs opportunity there. Then people will move there. But you want to go build teacher quarters so you can attract teacher then so they can get place to sleep. But then the man does not have, better pay. Why you think the man will just sleep in the teacher quarter and get a family somewhere else, he's not getting good pay? You will just can't sleep in teacher quarter. Those ideas are antiquated. They are not. They'll have no value in this contemporary age, okay? In the age of iPhone, 15, 14, 25, whatever, all right? And you guys are talking about building teacher quarter. I think in USA, they're building nursing quarter. I said, look at the people there.
Telling Clarence to go operate my radio station in Sinoe. He will be looking at the facilities,
the
that he enjoy, and the environment. So there should be extra value added to encourage him. So as representative,
it's the same idea. The big guys, right? Taking care of those that are doing well. So you find out the politicians are doing great because we focus on those at the top and not those at the bottom. That's the same concept. So, we'll carry the teachers there. And once our value build nursing quarter, the electricity running, not nursing quarter, but teachers quarter, right? And the power is running, they get air conditioner, everything, and they'll be comfortable to come there. Okay. But what's about the people that you are leading? And you are only focused on bringing people. No, open the place up. You're building roads. You're building good schools in Sinoe County. And the teachers will come there. Let the people get good pay. They will come. But no, they mean anything about this.
It's outside of my scope, but it's added value to my leadership and the type of district I want to see. And the reason I'm saying it, with all of the infrastructure, if you don't build the minds of the people, your effort sometimes could go in futility. The mind of the young person need to be built so that they can take up charcoal and wear on the wall of the school. Because these things happen in the rural area, they may not know the importance. So yes, if we have invested in the next 6 to 7 years, right? The minds of the young people to maintain and sustaining the development, it will be high. So yes, we want to get involved into making sure that educationally we at least get involved. Now, also the youth
empowerment. It should be at most, not at least. When it comes to our people, they do the least. It's not the most. All right.
There are young people who we consider are less privileged or underprivileged. Normally, I don't let them say Zogo because it shocked me to know that people who all came out together, if we are sitting, they are precluded because of their status. And sometimes you feel bad. Oh, Clarence, myself.
And some of them were practicing in the classroom.
So sometimes when you're using those nomenclature, sometimes it makes me to feel bad. So what can we do to integrate them into society? I also thinking of a multi-purpose skill training program where while we improving the education.
Okay, so Sonnyboy Noah is telling you what he's going to be doing, all right? Get teacher quarters in Sinoe County. He will establish a multi-skills, establish a multi-skill training program in Sinoe County for the less fortunate to get skills, okay? You have to understand these things, they are cash intensive, right? The question is, where is Sonnyboy Noah taking the money from? All right. That's why he got on Ways and Means Committee on Finance. So you can get those things. It's all political move, right? So you establish your programs, but you have to understand this, right? We have three branches of government in the country. You have the judiciary, you have the executive, and the legislature, right? And all the three branches, they have different functions. One cannot do the job of the other. Okay, it's called division of labor, right? Checks and balances. The guy all those fancy words for it. But Sonnyboy Noah now is going to be building teacher quarters. All right, he's going to be having all these different programs. But then the job of the representative or the lawmakers, they are to audit, they are to, question the executive, how they implement, where the money going, right? They don't want doing the checking on those guys. But Sonnyboy Noah will be building. But then the question is, who's going to be auditing Sonnyboy? Who's going to be asking him questions? The executive cannot go and do the job of the legislature, right? And vice versa. But that's what they do. They create what they call legislative project or projects, and they put money in those things, and nobody can hold them accountable. All right. I didn't want you to bring the people for public hearing and say, how did you spend the money that would give you? But he the one will be doing it, and nobody going to call it. It's not the executive job to call Sonnyboy Noah and ask him questions. Yeke Koliba has been asking for the House of Representatives, for example, to be audited. They can't do it. All right. They don't want to be audited, but they got all these different schemes and violating the law. They don't want undertaking to doing the executive job, building houses and roofing houses and building roads and those different things. That is the job of the executive. It's not the lawmaker job to build roads. All right. You got to put funds in there, but they don't want to do it. It's all about campaigning. Campaign time. So, I build the teacher quarter for you. Okay, that's what they do. It's not about the people, it's about themselves, how they will be re-elected.
Educational sector, which you also attach library, computer lab, and other things that our young people can get involved with. So,
okay, you put computer lab in the teachers' quarters. Okay, why can you build a state-of-the-art research facility, a library, a computer center, a multi-purpose facility where all those things would be going on, but you have to put it in the teacher quarter? Listen, the guy has no idea.
So mind you, Clarence, if a young man go out of high school from a district and came to Morovia, he or she or that person may not be looking at computer as a black city. They would have learned it there, and they know exactly this is a computer. So advancing or opening the eyes of our guys who may not have the opportunity to instantly come to Morovia is important. So we get involved into trade school in different set of life.
Okay, vocational education.
So
okay,
yes,
that's something that Sonnyboy wants to do. All right. Initially, he has no plan for our people, but he wants to be re-elected. So he's telling people, okay, teacher quarters and vocational education. I will put money into those things. I'm on Ways and Means Committee. I'm the new Tom Father.
Do that. The other one is the issue of our woman. Chief, there is no way a man can succeed if you don't get a backing from a woman, right? So yes, even during the election, and I will ask you by April, I will ask you if you approve to give me two of your staff to join me. I promise my lady, each of the district, $1 million.
Okay, promise $1 million. Okay. Remember, this guy was literally broke before 2011, right? He could not even run his own campaign. But he promises millions of dollars right now. I want to play that part again.
You know exactly this is a computer. So advancing or opening the eyes of our guys who may not have the opportunity to instantly come to Morovia is important. So we get involved into trade school in different set of life production. So yes, we do that. The other one is the issue of our woman. Chief, there is no way a man can succeed if you don't get a backing from a woman, right? So yes, even during the election, and I will ask you by April, I will ask you if you approve to give me one of two of your staff to join me. I promised my lady each of the district $1 million, which amounted to $5 million.
5 million Liberian dollars.
Liberian dollar to start off with a business here, in making sure that at least.
All right, the man is on Ways and Means Committee, right? So you'll be dishing out catch, and that's why they put a Greenville looks like Animal Farm. Okay, the man looked at the place, so you want to give each of the statutory districts, the 5 districts, 1 million each, total of 5 million Liberian dollars. Okay, all right, that's what you're doing now. It's all pre-campaign mode the brother is in right now, he preparing for the next election. It's not about the people. 5 million, by the way, is nothing. Okay, 5 million, it sounds big, it's little or nothing. Let me do a little calculation and convert it to a US dollar. All right, and you see how much it is. So let's just 5 million. So let me just say convert 5 million Liberian dollars to US. So it's about 26 grand. Okay, 26 grand around there. What Google is telling me. Yeah, 5 million Liberian dollars equals 26,000. Okay, so the man want to give 26 grand to the. So the question is, where is Sonnyboy Noah getting the money from? That is the question that he will not tell you. He's not getting 26,000 monthly. That's not his salary, right? So where is he getting 5 million Liberian dollars from that he'll be dishing out to people now, so that people can have they can open businesses and stuff like that. Okay, that's how it is in Liberia, right? They will tell you the government is broke. You are using that word, Jana, and the government is insolvent. But then you'll turn around and say, no, I will give all electoral districts, statutory districts, and 5 of them 1 million each. We will be the total of 5 million Liberian dollars. But you just told me the government is insolvent. Where are you getting the money from? Oh, sorry, Esoteric. The man is on Ways and Means and Finance Committee. He's on Commerce and Industry. What that means is commerce is the business people. Before you get favor from Sonnyboy Noah, you got to, the business people that got to put something in your pocket now. So it's about these different things that what Sonnyboy Noah put himself on these different campaigns or different committees, right? It is not about the people, because he said he wants bigger things, right? He does not want to stop where he is, and everybody wants to grow, right? But so Sonnyboy said he wants to do bigger things, and therefore he has to get more money and food the people more, and buy mattresses for them. And you'll be building more mansion. Listen,
is it going to be a revolving fund?
Yes.
Or you're going to set up a committee, or you just
yes.
Okay.
We're working with stakeholders in each of the districts. Okay. Set up a committee involving the SUB and other stakeholders, so that if 10 women benefit in this first phase, they will schedule their own time to pay, and then give it to an
no interest.
No interest.
Okay.
Just for them, it should circulate. And I want to see in the next 2 to 3 years, somebody would have said to me, "Oh, Chief, you see the foundation?
Yeah.
There's so much money you gave all that time. That's why I turn around with a late profit. That's why I'm doing this." I say, okay, I will add 50 more beds to make sure. So by the time you do that, Clarence, you will see many people coming to you with happiness and telling you, honor your stewardship. This is what we have achieved. So yes, there are enrichment on our way. While we say discussing the educational part of it, all of the high schools in the district, we bring in the uniform for the first 5 years.
Okay. Sonnyboy Noah is bringing more uniforms for the first 5 years. All the schools in Sinoe County. All right. I don't know that Sinoe or district number 3, but he's bringing uniforms for all the schools for the first 5 years. Again, the question is, where is Sonnyboy Noah getting the money from? Where? And that's what some of us were asking GAC and LACC to go to Greenville and audit this guy. The port of Greenville. Our boat got missing, no accountability. Sonnyboy Noah was the leader at the port. The boat got missing. Apparently, Sonnyboy Noah and Bill Tuawe, they sold the boat. Okay? And so this is where we are. We got this guy, and he is talking about getting millions of dollars to people and buying uniforms and building teachers' quarters. He was not born with silver spoon. The guy was not a rich man before 2011 and 2012. No, he was a broke guy. But all of a sudden, Sonnyboy Noah is talking millions of dollars now.
Because I'm presuming, given that other students walking from one place to another, at least a year they can use a pair of uniform.
Okay, Representative
yes,
Noah.
We're making sure, just to conclude on this.
Yeah.
We're making sure that we empower our local tailors in a district. So the cloths will come. I empower you. You saw it. Is another way of creating avenue jobs for you.
There's temporary stuff over there. Okay, the person Venezuela in there. What else? They will sit down. I mean, we want something long lasting, something that will be sustained, and not just do. I mean, that's what we have been doing, the piecemeal things to give the people token development, and after that thing, the time expires, then the people go back in the hole again. I mean, we need something that will be stable, that the people will not depend on you to buy uniform for their children. The mothers, the fathers, 2 weeks or 1 month, they can go to the store and take their children out, or they go on vacation somewhere. It should not be about the leaders doing things for the people. You have to have a program, a national program that will get jobs going in the country so that the people will have something to do. They say there is dignity in labor. Let the people get something to do. They will not be looking up to Sonnyboy Noah to buy uniform for their children. This is degrading. It does not show you as a good leader when the people depend on you to survive. You are not a leader. A leader is the one who makes the people independent to get you off their back. That's what a leader does. But the guys are making the people to live on them. All right? On them. Because it's about politics. It's about re-election. So they will not make the people independent. They will make the people to look up to them by buying uniform for them or for their children.
For our people. So there are many things.
Sinoe District 3 Representative Alex Noah will hold you right there. We'll take just 3 minutes of your time, Representative Noah. I am being joined by the Charge Affaires. A lot of Liberian journalists, including myself,
you get involved with reconciliation.
A lot of Liberian journalists, including myself, have benefited from the Edo Ara Maroon program for journalists, and that program helped to shape.
They are getting the other
journalists, including. Have you been able to reach out? Are you making strides for unity? I'm not. Your district is so divided, but elections can bring a lot of things.
Sure, because and I agree with you. Fortunately, for me, when we won the elections, there are a few of them instantly they call us, and since then we've been communicating. There are a few that we try to reach to, and they still remain.
Bitter.
Bitter. But the fortunate thing, we were 11. I wouldn't be one person. I will not carry everybody saying the person who came second to me, I'll be there. The other person who came second be the person who came third. The person who came third be the person who came fourth. Yeah, so I mean, I encourage them. And what I'm doing, Clarence, because it's important, that's where you have an inclusive government. In governance, there are ways that you can bring those people on board. I've had a whole lot of discussions with our elderly people. I mean, they are getting involved. When we get there, it's a gradual process. I've reached out to some of them. We have spoken, and I think we'll continue that because
he has reached out to some, not all, right? The man cannot reach out to all. I have reached out to some of them. But why you can't reach out to all?
At the time you get involved with reconciliation before moving the development forward, it becomes everybody's business. I just fortunate out of the sons and daughters to be the ones selected by our people. So I need all of them. And I think one way or the other, they will also need me so that we can run our district. So yes, we're doing that. Also, Clarence, as part of the sanitation part, I was touching the health sector when I told you I even bought an ambulance. So I spoke all of our big towns in the district. We did morning latrines.
You did that?
Yeah, that you flushed.
I mean, those are the campaign team. We're talking about what you want to do now.
The assessment, the need assessment is important in projects implementation. So yes, when I go to those places, and while people can know that you want to use the bathroom, everybody. So I call, I say, what will happen if we build latrines in the place, doing it every morning because of the daily bread? So we touch that part. Also, I cannot be your representative, Clarence, and then I carry you and asking people to give you sleeping place. What are in the process of changing people's in? I know our people also. They will say, but that man changing in where he is a gay for himself. So are there 2 houses in 2 of the out of the 5 statutory districts? Are there 2? So
okay, the man is telling you now his own properties now, right? After giving the people zinc, right? And finish giving them mattress or mattresses, he said, what should I do for myself? I need 2 horses for myself. Listen to him. He's about to tell you that he wants more.
Get 3 more because I will constantly.
Okay, so he built 5 statutory districts in Sinoe County. In Greenville already, which is the capital city of Sinoe County, the man get over 5 horses in Greenville alone. In Maserado, about 4 or 5 in Maserado County. And then in the districts, in 2 districts, because there are 5 electoral districts in Sinoe, or statutory districts in Sinoe County. So of the 5 electoral statutory districts, sorry, he built 2 houses in 2 of them already. So now he's saying he wants more. He wants to build 3 again in the remaining 3 statutory districts. And then after the district, you have to come to town level. Then you have to come to village level. You can't just start at a district level. You got to do more. Listen to something about Noah.
Listen, my people.
So you want to build a home in each of the districts?
That's why the people elected me.
No, that's not why you were elected for Sonnyboy. You were not elected for you to build houses for yourself. No, that is what. But again, Sonnyboy told the people he does not have a plan for them. So you're telling me, oh, that's what the people want. That's what they put me there for, because I told them I don't have a plan for them. All right. And so whatever I do for myself, that's what they want. Sonnyboy is right on that one because he told them and they still voted for him. So he said that's what the people want, for him to build another 3 houses for himself. Listen to the man. He coming double down on it.
I should be part of them. First, what it does, it gives them hope. That
it gave you hope. Sonnyboy know I get houses in 5 houses in each of them. Give them hope. Yeah. That representative house over there. It will buy food for them. It will send that child that does not have access to school. It will give that mother who get bad pain right now. Oh, by looking at Sonnyboy Noah house there. Oh yeah, it will give that elder who does not have access to medical care. It will give access to that person. Yeah,
I will always be there. That's the point.
No, you will not always be there. No, it's not possible to be in 5 districts simultaneously. So you will not. You will be one point at certain time, especially you work in Monrovia. So 95% of your time will be in Monrovia. It will not be in 5 districts.
Not too many of our former people notice.
So every time you drive to Sinoe, you can get drive in one of the districts.
Exactly. And I would do, because first
the game plan here is Sonnyboy Noah does not want to feel what our people are feeling. So he will build his houses, put all the things in it, the air conditioner running, the power, because he doesn't want to go over there and sleep where our people can sleep. So the mosquito can't inject him with plasmodium. A man say, I'll build my house and put everything in. And when I go there, I will relax. I will not have to go sleep in people mosquito infested houses. No, I've got to be in a comfortable place because it's about me.
How many of people to suffer from this cancellation whenever you enter there? Oh, where Clarence stopping? Where is he? No, they elected you. You are the head. You are the father. Make sure that every district you enter, by the time the people hear they should run to the horse that you are there. That's our discussion.
See, the guy thinking is backwards. This is not the thinking of a leader. This is the thinking of a materialist. He loves properties. And that's what Sonnyboy is for. This is pure materialism. It's not about humanitarianism. Oh, yeah, that's the kind of philosophy the guys carry.
Because sometimes the play is stopping, somebody in our time, the other person not speaking, for example, the things will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he's stopping in that person's house, that person is already prohibited.
Yeah.
From
and in fact, because you live, because you stop the other person,
exactly.
because of the other people.
The other people.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, if I'm representing the people, and when I enter a town, I will be the stranger there. Why he even tells you he's only there to enrich himself. He don't have mind for the people. It takes nothing away. What are you doing for your people?
So what's about not building your houses? What message it sends that you're reaching yourself? You're building all these houses for yourself all over the place.
And do for yourself. Because if the house is dead, in a particular village, they know you will go there anytime. And that's a hope you give them. So yes, we did 2 out of the 5, but not 3. But if
Sonnyboy Noah is not learning from history. If you get time, just watch a program called Country Diary by one Cotto. I just forgot his first name. He on YouTube. Just go to it's Liberia, right? So Country Diary. Cotto, his last name, I forgot his first name, but he goes around the country and show you mansions of leaders that led Liberia before. And now those horses are just there. They are damaged. Nobody to maintain them. The same thing Sonnyboy Noah is doing now. Those leaders, when they were in power, they built all these mansions for themselves all over the place. And when they leave, that's it. Those buildings will be destroyed because no way to maintain them. They don't have the money again to maintain. And that's exactly what Sonnyboy Noah is doing. He's building all these houses. Once he leaves, those houses will be all buildings all over the place. Okay? The guys are not learning from history.
People are breaking ground. Material started going already to do the first 2. In the next 2 to 3 years, we'll do the last one. And the reason I'm not doing that just because I want people to know that yes, you get houses. I'm doing it to give my people hope. Because they myself getting old in this job thing. From here, I will look for bigger thing. Because as you grow or you don't want to calm down. But all of the reasons will be the indicators for your people.
So it's the balance now of the whole thing. Sonnyboy Noah wants bigger thing. Okay? He wants bigger things. And so, I mean, in order to get the bigger things, other people see you get the little ones where get all the horses all over the place. And then when Sonnyboy gets the bigger one, and people say, oh yeah, Sonnyboy build 5 houses for himself. He will build 20 houses for himself this time around. So it's about bigger things. Sonnyboy wants things. He wants the appetite for things. Both men will say insatiable. It cannot be quenched. It cannot be certified. The man wants things, so he wants bigger things. And that's why he's doing all of this.
Validating your excellency. And that's what we are involved with. Now, we started arrangement in the US where some of our international partners consented already to giving us some buses.
All right. And these are the lies the guys tell our people. When Sonnyboy Noah came to the US the last time he was here, I wrote on Facebook because when I call him, he does not answer my phone because I criticize him constructively. And so I asked his representatives and people that are speaking for him, the people that can hang around. The guy cannot even go. I made some recommendations where Sonnyboy can go. I gave, for example, the University of Pennsylvania. I said Sonnyboy Noah should go to Harrisburg and meet with the governor. Meet with the Congress of the state of Pennsylvania. No. Sonnyboy Noah comes, he stays inside West Philadelphia. Okay? He does not go anywhere. But then he is now telling our people he got international partners that they are about to give him buses. And the guy must say the last time you were here, I will make you all these recommendations. Some are all well with different State Department here. We can go and introduce our lawmaker, but the guy does not talk to some of us. But when they go on radio in Liberia, they tell the people all sort of things. So now he got his international partners. He did not call the partners names. No, he can't call their names. They are secret. Okay? The international partners, they are about to give Sonnyboy Noah bosses. Okay, the question is, are they free? If they are not free, for what are they giving Sonnyboy Noah bosses? What are they getting in return? We have to understand we are in a capitalistic society, especially America. They will not do something for you free. They want something in return. So for what are they giving or promising Sonnyboy Noah bosses? Is Sonnyboy Noah trying to give some of our forests to the people or something, or the gold mine over there? And what they're giving, the promising to get him boss? Who are the people? We want to know them. No, Sonnyboy Noah will not tell us.
The same yellow bosses you see here,
Okay.
they get the shorter ones. The shorter ones are good for our whatever road, and then we'll do our own building, or so that our students also can.
You want to carry buses for the students?
Yes.
To go to use it to go to school?
Yes, I want to get a next young representative or senator again. So I'm not the only.
So now we have had a litany of things that Sonnyboy Noah wants to do. Number one, he wants to build 20 teachers' quarters. Okay. He wants to build vocational schools. And so our children will get vocational education. He will give $5 million, $1 million for each of the 5 statutory districts in Sinoe County. All right. He will give uniforms for 5 years to all the children in Sinoe County. All right. And now he's telling you he is about to give buses to the students so they can carry them to school. Again, it begs the fundamental question, where is Sonnyboy Noah getting the money from? He cannot tell us. All right. So the people of Sinoe County, we're going to see whether these promises will be fulfilled. I like the fact that Sonnyboy Noah, before, he never had plan for our people, and now he has plan. I will follow through with these things to make sure that the $5 million is given. I will make sure that the 20 teacher quarters are built. I will make sure that the uniforms are given to every student in Sinoe County for 5 years or 4 years, he said. And also I will follow through with the vocational schools. All right? Sonnyboy Noah is telling you all these things, and our bosses. When he does these things, okay, our people will benefit from it. At least that they have money that Sonnyboy Noah giving back to them. But this thing will not come to fruition. He will not do that. It sounds sweet on the radio.
The one who minds should
How
be built.
many do you want to bring first?
So the first 2.
Okay, bringing 2 buses.
To the first 2 accessible districts.
Let me ask.
Accessible district, right? The roads, the district that got roads. When you are in a remote area, forget your own. Yeah, Sonnyboy Noah is not going to bring bus to you.
Something, Alex. Every time I invite somebody on the radio, I like to do a little bit background on them.
Yeah.
In Sinoe, Alex Noah is a Sapo man, for example.
Yeah.
In Sinoe, you are a Sapo man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how did you manage to navigate your way about the whole crew and Sapo thing? I mean, all politics is local.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in the interior, these things can come. Mm-hmm. Oh, the men are crew man, the men are Sapo man. How did you navigate that?
So that's a fun question. The matter of farmer district have 2 crew districts. So the Sanko and Tayo one joined with the 3 Sapo districts that made our electoral district 3. And this question, that's why even people who are not generally can be asking me. But I can say for fact, our locals, they are not the one who have the problem. Okay, it is us.
You're who say you're the politician, the intellectuals.
The politician, we have the problem. What we can normally do is to divide our people and tell certain people.
Okay, Sonnyboy Noah is confessing the problems in Sinoe County, the problem in Liberia, why our people are suffering. They are the culprit. They are the problems in the country. When it is political season, they will divide the people. That's what they do. Okay, we are the problem. Okay, Sonnyboy Noah, I like the fact that you identify yourself as the culprit. The feuding conflict that is causing our people to go in polar opposite directions in the country. The question is, what remedy do you have to unify the people? What are you doing practically right now to stop the politics of division that you guys preach election time? What are you doing? I want solution right now. I mean, granted, you are the problem in the country. I like the father you're telling us. You guys are the problems in the country, the politicians. You take all the resources and you divide the people. That's what you do.
That they own us at certain point. You will not do it the way I win now.
You're not
for the people.
Okay,
At
that's what they
certain
do.
point, then I start doing things I will tell you.
That's what you're about to do. Right now, he will not preach tribalism. No, he got the position he wanted. But when it is time, when we are getting to election time, you look at the demographics, you look at the population, you look at it on tribal line. In district number 3, for example, the Sapos are in the majority. So next election, if he is contesting in that district, you start to appeal to the Sapo base and forget the crew. Okay? So that's what they do right now. Is unity you'll be preaching. But going forward towards the election, it will be a different ball game.
Then you tell the Sapo pussy, don't want to sit down here.
I think our stay on job should be validated of our developments and our relationship with our people. And not by saying, oh, some people want to sit down here for cool people to do this. Because out of the 5 statutory districts, I want 4. The one I did not win, I got 500 votes because of the TIJ factor. Fortunately, former Senator TIJ now is in my district. I mean, we also work together. But he was telling people, don't vote for him. In fact, said he
comes from one of the districts.
He's from Taiwan. He's from Taiwan.
Okay.
So you see now that why sometimes you don't do bad to the children. Now one of the tenants now, I'm the father, I'm the landlord there, but again about people. So yes. So the question you ask.
So TJ is Sonnyboy tenant right now. Okay. Senator TJ is living with Sonnyboy. He's a tenant. You know when you say tenant, that's somebody who living with you. That's what Sonnyboy Noah is telling us right now. Senator TJ, the former senator of Sinoe County, is now a tenant of Sonnyboy Noah. By virtue of being a representative for a district, you are the owner. So you can do anything. Sonnyboy Noah owns Sinoe County District number 3 right now. So all of us in that place right now, we are tenant for the man. We are renting for Sonnyboy Noah right now. So he can inflate our rent anytime he wants.
To tell you the truth, our people like now, when I sit and talk to my chairlady from Sankwe, my chairlady from Taiwan, my chairman from those places, we all laugh and talk about things that we promise to do in the election. When election is coming, somebody from that place will go and say, oh, and I carry the supplement at time, now the politician now. Mm-hmm. Then sometime our people try to...
The politicians, you said, right? He's one of the politicians.
Share themselves just for that period. Then after election, then people will say reconciliation. So the locals do not have the problem. And this is why I want to change the wheel. Another thing that one old man from San Quentin told me, he said,
he wants to, this is why I want to change the wheels, right? What are you doing to change the wheels? Give us the plan. Give us the roadmap to change the wheels.
So sometimes we want to play with the representative. Sometimes we want to see the representative sleeping in our town. But if we let you,
I can imagine when you sleep in the town, exactly. Play the whole night.
If we let you and you just come, you papa, or you go to your place, then something can come to our mind that we need to elect our own son too from here, so we can see them too.
And you are right.
Yes, we want to know. So the papa said, our son, why you have started by stopping every town and village? If you continue, they will not be taking our travel team. But in the 6th year, if you only stop here one time and just go to your place, only hear the representative were here. Time for elections, refreshing our mind that we need somebody from here. So the locals do not have the problem. We politicians, for our personal aggrandizement and our longevity in the political landscape, that's why sometimes we bamboozle our people just for ourselves. It's not the...
All right. So Sonnyboy Noah just summarized what the politicians do. All right. For self-aggrandizement, you know, for to improve your living condition, to look good, to get all the properties, you know, they do all the different things. For them to stay in power for long, he used the B word. He said longevity. No, it's longevity. All right. Longevity for them to stay in power for long. So they do all the different things. He just summarized the political tricks they play on the people. All right. When they want power.
People. And those people who led that thing was the old people now that were retiring gradually. I mean, if you look at the level now.
I hope some of you young people will not.
So now he said, okay, you know what? The people that were orchestrating the division in the county, we are retiring them small. Who are they? He didn't call their name, but who didn't get re-elected? Zaza, Milton Tiaji, right? So in other words, Sonnyboy Noah is saying Zaza and Tiaji, they were the one dividing the people in Sinoe County on tribal line. Sonnyboy Noah is paranoid. He's afraid to say, but I would say he wants to be politically correct, all right? So Zaza and Tiaji, they are tribal zealous. They divide their people. All right. They divide the people of Sinoe County on tribal lines. And that's what they do, according to Sonnyboy Noah. Okay. Now, Sonnyboy Noah is to understand right. Milton Tiaji is a tribalist because Milton Tiaji does not have his tribalism. When he goes on campaign, he preaches tribalism. He was, oh, they want that crew, the other one this. You know, that's the message that Tiaji used to parrot around. But Sonnyboy Noah cannot give us one audio, one sentence, or one paragraph, anything or syllable written by Zaza that indicates tribalism. He will not say that. He will not show us that, you know. But he knows Sonnyboy Noah. Sonnyboy Noah is a sectionalist, you know. And so the campaign was, before then, Zaza is from certain section in Sinoe County, right? Especially the tribe of the Sapo group, they got 6 sections. Sonnyboy Noah is from Dwazon. Zaza is from the Sinkom Belt. And Zaza was elected multiple times by the people because of the generosity, because Zaza does not believe in the philosophy of Sonnyboy Noah, building houses all over the place or himself. No, he was focusing building schools for the people, giving scholarship for students and to students, those things. That was Zaza was doing. But Sonnyboy Noah, then they were on the side. Oh, they one single man, that man you will elect all over in a place, you know, that the campaign they were running in that place. They got one of their men in Minnesota who sits on radio or on Facebook that way he say, oh, Zaza is a single man and we tired with the single people. I mean, so Zaza left and he said, oh, Zaza is a tribalist. Okay. But Zaza had never preached tribalism in Sinoe County. Zaza was the one that was contouring the tribalism of Tiaji. Because when the Sapo people are giving jobs, Tiaji will say, no, they will not get a job, and you'll go there and take the people from payroll. And Zaza will fight to pull the people back on payroll. But Sonnyboy Noah, you know, the guy, he's a sectionalist. So he does not like certain people. But he is talking about tribalism when he himself is a tribalist. He's a sectionalist. He's a regionalist, you know. And now what do you guys do? They hate certain people. When you are successful, they antagonize you, they envy you, you know. But Sonnyboy Noah now, he's saying people envying him. You know, they envy him because that's exactly why they were doing to Zaza. They never praise Zaza. Zaza would do all these good things. They would see the man as a bad man, you know. So he continues with that culture. Oh, the tribalists, they are very retired. We are retiring them gradually. You know, we took Zaza out, we took Tiaji out, and we want to continue to that. But with that, he himself is a hardcore tribalist. Why you think Sonnyboy Noah got a job? He got at the legislature when you were working there. When you listen to him in the interview, how Tiaji was pursuing him, who made him to get a job back? He did not acknowledge Mabutu and Zaza, no, in the interview, because he does not want to give the credit to the people. So he said, you know what? I got Gongolo to defend me as a lawyer. No, it was Zaza and what you call it, the late Mabutu Nyimpa that made Sonnyboy Noah to stay at the legislature at the time. No, but Sonnyboy Noah will not acknowledge him because those guys, they are single people. He does not want to give credit where credit is due. And that's why I don't like this young man. He's a divisionalist. He's a divider in chief. He's a crooked, dishonest young man.
I'm referring to him.
And because
so
of knowing that the falling of an old leaf also is a warning of the new one. So by evidence of the defeated candidate rate in these going elections. No candidate now need to be advised as to how to treat your people and how to carry.
Who did you beat?
No,
See, so the old leaf fell, and it's a warning to the new leaf. He's a new leaf now. All right, Zaza then they were taken out because they were tribalists. TIJ is a tribalist. I agree, but to call Zaza a tribalist, you are dishonest. You are dishonest. Zaza office and his house, the man could not sleep. The people can go to that man any time of the day, of night. They go to Zaza for help. He opens the door to everybody. The very Sonnyboy Noah. But you will not give the man credit. You benefited from Zaza. But no, Zaza now, the old leaf gone.
Person, because my incumbent was going as Sonny.
Yeah, he didn't run.
Yeah, so I was seen as an incumbent based on the level of
yes. Representative Ellis Noah of Sinoe County. There was a man who was port manager before in Sinoe. He was actually from Sinoe. Probably they didn't tell you that one.
Yes,
he was called Fole Pajibo.
Yes.
You heard about Fole Pajibo?
Yes, those days.
Those days.
But I just said young.
Okay.
Very young.
Okay. Yeah. Representative Alex Noah is from Sinoe District number 3. He's the representative. He's been telling me everything he's done and some of.
I want to.
Okay. Tiawan Gonglo was my lawyer.
Did you at any point in time work at the Liberian Senate in the press section?
Yes, I was press officer on the stewardship of Jalawa Tompo. I was there for about 8 years.
Wow.
And then, I mean, if you were in Liberia, you heard the Senate suspended one staffer who, I mean, it was the topic of the time for almost 2 weeks at the time. Amazulu Jala was a pro temporary. TJ went one time and said, "Oh, I insulted him," and it was based on winning the Le Mambutu, and then he taught our personal staff. So he put somebody against my position. So since I was coming to work and that person was not working, one morning he told Nambula same way, and then they just did that letter, and then they carried me back in 3 weeks. The press took it. Tiawan Gonglo was my lawyer, and I mean, yes, so.
Yeah, so they carry him back in 3 weeks. Wow. It was because of Mabutu Yepa and Zaza. I did not bet for the two guys. Sonnyboy Noah would not have gotten his job back. But no. Yeah, he said he gave the credit to Tiawan Gonglo as the lawyer for him. But it was Zaza and Mabutu that stood up for him, to TJ to give the man back a job back. Because TJ was a tribalist, or he is a tribalist. He hates certain people in the county. And that's why you were fired. That's why you were fired.
There are a whole lot that have happened that brought this far. It was not easy along the way. That's one person.
Apparently, TJ is smart. He noticed that you had an ambition.
I told you. Yeah, so, I mean, again, Clarence, there are many ways that we can contribute our quota nationally. And the 3 questions are almost the same. Somebody said a step to development. How do you intend to carry out? I just told you that I've even started going beyond Liberia to talk to international partners. I agree with him. I alone cannot do all. But if we look at the 3 cardinal.
You may say you're talking to international partners. Who are those international partners? He just came to America and did not have a meeting. We be with the Liberian community here. The man was in Southwest Philadelphia. And they're going from one liquor bar to another. That's what you're doing here. And some of us who spoke and said Sonnyboy Noah should organize at least a conference or a meeting to appreciate the people in the U.S. for supporting him during the campaign. He did not meet with the people here. No. The man, he comes here, he goes shopping, and he stay in the house, and he go to the boys there. That's what he does. He does not meet with anybody. That I don't know where the international partners are coming from. Those are the cliches they throw around in Liberia because it sounds good on the radio, in people's ears.
Functions for which we are elected for. It is because of our country and the way sometimes we don't create that enabling environment. But at a certain point, everybody is doing something to benefit and feed their family. You now have, Clarence, have you noticed, even you as a journalist, If you were to visit a ministry or agency where people know you, everybody just baking. Sometimes you put money in your pocket and you don't carry home.
I mean, imagine people that are even working, they are begging. That's how terrible Sonnyboy, they are running the country. Why are those people begging? People that are employed in the offices, why are they begging? It's because you guys, you put the money in your pockets. The staffers, they literally have to agitate. They have to demonstrate to get their pay. Okay, so you guys, you are terribly, you are terrible. You are terribly greedy people. You take the money and put it in your pocket, and your staffers are begging. They don't even have the first transportation to go to work. So anybody know? You know how you measure a good leader? If you don't know the person that much, there are certain indicators you know. The way the people that work for you, the way they're living, it tells you that, oh, the leader, there's a good leader here or there's a bad leader. If the people that work for you, they are struggling, they are begging, it says something about your leadership. You're that in power. Okay? So that was an interview with Sonnyboy Noah today. A lot of things he said, I was like, okay. But now, all Sonnyboy Noah talked about was his personal project. So basically, it was pre-campaign plans he has right now. In terms of governance, in terms of what programs, or in terms of what laws, what bills he's going to sponsor, because he's a lawmaker, right? Nothing he said to that effect. But then I'm not surprised. The man say he does not have platform for the people. So Clarence asked him the same question, what are you going to do? He said, nothing. I didn't tell the people nothing. Okay? So Sonnyboy Noah did not tell us what bill he's going to sponsor. Okay? No, he has no plan to that effect. Look at the staffers in Sonnyboy Noah office. He does not even have a lady in his office right now. Or if a lady is there, she's doing the janitorial work. She cleans up for him. Because during the campaign, he said, woman can't do what man can do. Okay? That's how he sees ladies. And that's why he gave in the only thing they go for that water market. So he will get some little money so they can go sell water market. Okay? He can't say, you know what? I will sponsor ladies, some of our bright girls, to go to university. No, he will not say that. Oh, I will get them some money so they can go do water market. They can go sell on the table. They can go sell cookies. Is something wrong with selling? No. But our ladies, we can put them in the Capitol building too. The man said, woman can do what man can do. Okay? So this is Sonnyboy Noah. The three cardinal functions: representation, oversight, and lawmaking. Nothing to that effect. No. He didn't tell us, oh, when the people will allocate funds and the money is not used for the intended purpose, I will hold it to accountable, I will do this. No. He didn't say anything to that effect. So the guy is undergoing there for himself. Anything that will get him re-elected, that's what he's there for right now. He wants bigger things. That's what Sonnyboy Noah wants. And so sorry for my accountant that will put a guy there, because he was glaring. The guy told us what he was coming to do. And I told you guys on the same platform. I told you on this platform, if you put this guy there, it will be the biggest blunder that you will be making, because you can see. All right. So this is it. You get, the people can say, the leader is the reflection of the people, right? But I don't want to believe that. I don't. Because anybody know that to condition these people so they do all the different things. Let me see. The election is over. That man, our people won, and they elect him as representatives. So it is not time for we should to help or shouldn't help. to our people to develop the District 3, can talk from now to 2029, nothing will change, that you, our people, look up. Okay. I understand the election is over, but that doesn't mean we cannot talk when the guys are doing wrong things. We got to talk, Mr. Panther. You got these guys they will not do the right thing if we keep quiet. When we keep quiet, it will be a good thing for them. It will be happy birthday. I mean, we got to put fire on their back, so that they will look at our people too. They will not want to give them old mattresses, while they are living, they are sleeping on Tempur-Pedic mattresses. I mean, everything is up to date when it comes to them. You serve as port manager, and you did nothing for our people. And you went on this radio interview to say rubbish about our people, a self-centered individual who has nothing to say to our people, and you are a disgrace to our people as a former port manager. Therefore, don't go around try and sell yourself. You brought shame and disgrace to the Sapo people because Sinoe County remained the same as you met it, okay? That's not me talking that. As a citizen of Sinoe County, Mr. Modibu, he definitely enriched himself for all those years. That's what you are doing. One would have thought that the guy would transform that port. What can this guy name that he did for our people for all those years? This guy didn't do anything for Sinoe County as port manager from 2011 to 2023. Nothing he did. This too is okay. So I think I read this comment earlier from Tote. I read that. So guys, that's all we have for you for tonight. We want to say thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad to see you back. Musical sound. Sound is clear or it's not clear. Okay, I think I read these comments earlier. All right, guys. So that's how we're doing it for the now. We just want to show you. I mean, as time goes, I will do this. Bring all the leaders to Sinoe County. We'll listen to what they will say, and I will bring this and play them one at a time. Okay, I will play them one at a time. We'll listen to them. I'm not going to dodge them. It's not only Sonnyboy no alone. The next interview that comes here, the next lawmaker that comes up, I will be right here to share with you. I'll share my view. And we're going to make sure that the people to do the right thing for our people. It's not about themselves. The guy is brave, telling our people he wants to build additional 3 houses for them. Okay. Why you need all these houses? Hold on, let me pick up this call. Hello. Hey, Mr. Bodbu, welcome to the show.
Welcome back. I'm glad to see you back, and I'm glad to see you dealing with the issue again. I like the way you putting everybody under the microscope. But we all can sit here and describe or tell the guy about what we want. But like you said it clearly. They are just there for themselves. They don't care for our people. All the things that man me, he was co-manager for all that years. He had the glove on his hand. He didn't do a thing for the Sinoe people. Nothing that he can come to say, oh, this is what I did. How many Sinoe people did he hire? Tell me. If you say you hire people and they can't even buy food for themselves, clothe themselves. But yeah, you build thousands of houses. So what did you do for the Sinoe people?
Do you want me to play devil's advocate, Mr. Modibu?
What manager?
The man said he built toilets for the people.
He did nothing for the people. He didn't do anything for the people. He took all the money and put up all the money in the account. If it hadn't been for you want to run to be a representative, you're not going to buy mattresses for other people. And what kind of mattresses did you buy?
They do all things. Use mattresses.
You want to be making more for? Eh? All the government there for. You talking about computers? You got electricity in Sinoe County to go buy computers? Or use a computer?
The mail buy generator, you know, that how they can get it, people now.
You talking about teacher quarter, that the people they go learn from? And he come he what? He make an agreement to meet with some executive to get buses, some individual to get buses for school. What are the roads that the buses will run to carry the children to school? What are the roads? They just come there and live more talk and nothing about it.
Yeah, the only Liberian people want to hear, man.
People, but the person putting them in position, then they turn their back on the people. Look at him today, he praising Gongo. Instead of praising Mabudu and Zaza, who stood for him. He never mentioned all of the people. And he talking about if they move the old guys from there, so young people come there.
Yeah.
Why he even want to interview? Because there is nothing that he said that really entice anybody and make anybody happy. But just talking about themselves.
That's it.
That's it. So I don't know. He's on the other committee. But what can he bring to the floor? Nothing.
The man wants to be the next Thomas Fowler. He wants to be the next speaker. Is it Thomas Fowler been growing now? He's a speaker, the deputy speaker now. Yeah. Level to go on ways and means and get the money. You know, it's about money for themselves. That's it.
But one thing I would like to let him remind him, this government is not just we are government where they take the development money and use it for their own good. People will be accountable for things that they use and not belonging to them. Take development money and then they go do things for themselves and they say, oh, the other one did it.
Yeah.
Kind of the erosion carrying the city. Erosion. And he was a poor manager. All the logs.
All right, Mr. Marble, let me wrap it up so we can call it a night.
Wrap it up, bro.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling. All right. So that's Mr. Marble calling from Texas, you know, the U.S. He was recently in Liberia. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He knows what our people are going through in our place, you know. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Voice of Sinoe is back in full effect. We're going to tell the people if our lawmakers or the leaders are doing good. We got a lot of things that are lined up right now. We'll be talking about moving forward. Yeah, a lot. We got a lot on the table right now. All the leaders, again, I'm not only highlighting Sonnyboy Noah alone. All the leaders of Sinoe County, they'll be on the radar. Because we are not going to do business as usual, you know, and our people are dying in poverty. No business as usual. We have to do the right thing for our people, you know. As a matter of fact, the next election, 2029, who knows? We got to go over there and remove Sonnyboy Noah from there, so our people will get better representation. Excuse me. Yeah, our people need better representation in our place. And now the real estate man, the man get all these houses. He wants more. I got to build 3 more. Dude, why are you building houses when people are hungry? Why? When people don't have jobs. You are thinking about building houses for yourself. All right, guys. Again, like I said from the beginning of the show, give me 2 weeks and my schedule will be fixed. But then we'll have a specific day and specific time that will be on the platform. We'll let you know. But I want to say thank you so much for joining us. Make sure when we get on here to share our show, make sure you follow us on YouTube. We got the YouTube channel as well. Just Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora or Esoteric. You can also watch this show on your big screen TV right now as we're doing our YouTube channel. We got other good, nice videos out there that you can watch. You know, a lot of stuff, good stuff on our YouTube page. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the bell, you know, so that every time we go live, you will know. We got a litany of things that we'll be discussing. Again, we are working on the agenda. We'll have good guests on the show, a number of good people with ideas, you know, with things that it will share with you, the knowledge that you can use, experts in different fields. We are working on that. That being said, I want to say thank you so much for joining us and have yourself a wonderful night. And that's how we're doing it for the night. Thank you.